Hey now, welcome to the show, Lake Orion. Hope you're doing great. I know I am. That's because I am. Between Taorminas. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to the program here. I'm your host, Dean Witherspoon. Yes, I'm on this camera now. Hey. It's a fun day here already, isn't it?
You look nice in that shirt.
You look great in that shirt.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could return the compliment, but I'm sorry. Hey, look who just walked in the studio. It's a nice sweater there. Yeah. So, boys, how you been? You been well?
Really busy.
Really busy?
I've got a presentation on February 12th. Speaking at Oakland schools.
Oakland schools?
12 o'clock
All of
to
them?
12:45. No,
Every
in
school?
the building in Waterford.
Oh, wow. What are you going to speak about?
Transitions.
Transitions?
Stress.
I encourage people to come out to the building if they want.
Well, I wouldn't be caught dead watching you talk.
Stress.
It's not a bad.
Just kidding.
Stress.
You're stressed. Why is that?
Doing a lot of work.
You doing a lot of work?
School
That's new to you, isn't it?
Not
doing
much.
work.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Well, let's just take a deep breath collectively. And out.
Let's get to the first topic, genius. Super Bowl. Ravens won the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl?
Yes.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl? Oh, it's called the Harbaugh Bowl.
Well, I'm happy to say that who was right out of you two here?
my God.
I said the Ravens would win, and they are Super Bowl champions. You know, I love to congratulate Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, you know, Joe Flacco for what they did. They had to withstand Beyonce Knowles, and then they won the Super Bowl. Congratulations, Ray Lewis.
You know, she was so hot. She turned the lights out.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look here. You got to give credit where credit's due. Baltimore ended up having a really good start. Got to give San Francisco credit for coming back the way that they did. And, I mean, that power outage, you know, it helped San Francisco up big time.
No doubt.
And that it was like a one-possession game, and it took a defensive stance by Baltimore to get it done.
Defensive stand or offensive ineptitude?
That was not offensive inaptitude. No.
Why?
Because I thought that, I thought Kaepernick threw that ball way too high, for Crabtree.
Yes.
And
ineptitude.
Right. I just didn't
Bad
think.
throw.
No.
What about the play calling? The play
I would-
Kaepernick doesn't try to run one from the 2-yard line or wherever they were?
It's a little surprising. I thought Kaepernick was going to run one from the 5-yard line.
Sure.
I mean, I just thought that Baltimore did a good job shutting down that option attack. I was a little surprised San Francisco didn't use a lot of options.
You know,
Second half.
you got to go back to the NFC Championship game there, too, because Atlanta pretty much shut down the option, which opened up the running game for Frank Gore and whoever else. But, you got to give credit to Baltimore, I guess, right?
Well, I mean, Baltimore's defense, they're not as great as they used to be.
Not
but-
vintage.
But you have to give them props. You also got to give props to Joe Flacco. Very, very timely possessions on off, especially in the first half.
He had a great playoff in general, didn't he?
Yes, he did. And
Yeah.
He'll get
The question
a contract
is-
extension.
the question is,
No,
do
yeah.
you guys consider him to be elite like Tom Brady or Peyton Manning?
Yes.
Why?
Elite like them or elite?
I think he's an elite quarterback.
I think he's an
because
elite quarterback.
He's one. Trust me. If you look at what he did in the playoffs this year, he beat Andrew Luck, who's going to be a great quarterback. He beat one of the best in the game of Peyton Manning. He then beat Tom Brady, who won a ridiculous amount of Super Bowls, at least 3 of them. I mean, you just got to I think this is the time now. I think Joe Flacco, now Joe Flacco's going to be handed the torch from Ray Lewis. I think he's going to be the next great leader of the Ravens.
To be fair, I don't think Flacco's up there with Manning and Brady yet. I really don't.
Not yet, but he's elite.
He'll get there.
He's in the club, though. He's
He'll
a Super
get
Bowl
there,
winner, has
but-
most road playoff wins of any quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He's elite. That debate is over. But is he Tom Brady?
No, I'm not. I mean, Tom Brady, I think, hands down, right now, is probably the best quarterback right now.
Might be the best of all time.
I disagree. I think Peyton Manning is better than Brady.
Whoa. How many Super Bowl rings does Peyton Manning have?
Just one.
Right. How many does Tom Brady have?
At least 3.
Yes. Where's debate over? Peyton Manning is a great regular season quarterback, but, Tom Brady, you got to give it to him.
Obviously, with the Super Bowl over, what do you think will happen next year? Do you expect Baltimore to have a good team? Do you expect San Francisco to have a good team?
I think
Do you expect New England to bounce back?
I think San Francisco goes back to the Super Bowl. I think it's going to be San Francisco and Denver. I think it will be that. That's the Super Bowl next year.
You're counting out New England?
You're counting out the Detroit Lions?
Detroit Lions, I don't know what they're a mess.
What?
Detroit Lions are a mess.
What?
They're a mess.
What?
Not kidding you.
Oh, man. We'll get to them, though. We got words to talk about.
Do you think I'm surprised that you're counting out the Patriots the way that you are.
Well, New England next year, their defense is suspect still. I'm curious to see how they do in the draft. I do think that they do need another good receiver. They need a receiver, I know that's for sure. They need like a top-notch wide receiver. I think the draft will help them out on that.
Do you think Ed Reed goes to the Patriots?
Ed Reed does not go to the Patriots. He stays with the Ravens. I think that the Patriots are not the same team since they let Randy Moss go.
I think they're not the same team since they quit spying on people.
They're not the same team since Randy Moss gone.
Pat, that's for you. All right, so listen. Oh, we go black, huh? Fade to black, huh? Guess we know who pushes the buttons around here, right? Yeah. Anyways, so all right. Super Bowl over. Colin Kaepernick. Let's explore him.
His legacy just went off for San Francisco this year. I think he's a definite quarterback for the Niners.
Is he a superstar? Is he elite?
No, I don't think so yet.
Not yet.
I think he's got a lot of good pieces around him. Crabtree, Randy Moss. He's got a lot of Frank Gore, Vernon Davis. Very, very good pieces around him.
I'm surprised Vernon Davis came to the party in the Super Bowl. He didn't do much for my fantasy team.
But the thing is, can I continue my point? I think that he's got a lot of great pieces around him. I'm not saying Flacco did not have great pieces around him, but I mean Kaepernick had all those pieces that helped him out a lot throughout the season, and I think that benefited him.
Sure.
Very much.
I think benefits Kaepernick the most. His coach, Jim Harbaugh, former quarterback himself.
They'll be back.
They'll be back. All right. Anything else about the Super Bowl? You know what I thought had a great game? Anquan Boldin.
Yes, he did.
Had a
great game.
Yeah. Anything else you want to throw in about the Harbaugh Bowl there?
Nope, not much.
I think that it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the Harbaugh Bowl.
Ah.
I mean,
they're always
Baltimore's
right there.
going to but I don't know if Baltimore is going to get by Denver and New England though.
We'll see.
We're going to see.
You can't ever count out the the Chargers either.
Or the Steelers.
The Chargers are always really good. Just kidding about the Chargers. They stink. All right, hey, listen now. I think that's going to about do it for this segment. We come back. We're going to talk about the Detroit Red Wings here between Taorminas.
Prescription drug abuse is a national epidemic. The new in way to obtain drugs is through parents' or grandparents' medicine chests. Removing prescriptions from your cabinet is the best way to keep drugs out of the hands of our young people. We've got to work together to protect our teens, our seniors, and our environment. Clean out your medicine cabinet today. Please participate in Operation Medicine Cabinet and drop off your unwanted or expired prescriptions at one of our law enforcement drop-off sites in Oakland County. We can't ignore this situation anymore.
We own a Habitat home.
I love working on my Habitat home.
Soy dueño de una casa de Habitat.
My neighbor is a Habitat homeowner.
Being a Habitat homeowner has changed our lives.
My mortgage payment for Habitat is less than what I pay for rent.
Habitat for Humanity of Oakland County currently has homes available with mortgage payments lower than most rent payments. If you or someone you know needs decent and affordable housing, call 248-338-1843 or visit our website at habitatoakland.org.
Idiot! Hey, I'd like to welcome you all back to Between Taorminas, the sports show where dreams are made. Boys, let's talk. You all right?
You still look great in that shirt.
Thank you. I look even better with no shirt on. Hey! Just kidding. Listen, we're going to talk about Red Wings hockey. And, of course, the greatest team, greatest franchise the NHL has ever seen.
They're done!
They're done.
What do you mean they're done?
They're done! They just got whooped by the Flames last night. Calgary is the worst team in the league. And you lose to Calgary? How do you lose to Calgary?
Who'd you lose to the other day?
Lost to Columbus. Who did you lose to? Same team.
I'm talking about that guy.
No, the Stars beat the Abs.
Oh! Who did you lose to the other day?
I lost the Stars.
All right.
Thank you very
Hey,
much.
but you lost to Calgary, who's the worst team in the league.
Sometimes it happens. It happens.
You lost to Columbus and you lost to Calgary. That is horrible. That is despicable.
That's a burp for you.
Oh, right. Well, here, let's look at it like this. I mean, the Wings are on a losing streak right now, yes. There's no doubt about that. Yeah. Their defense is an issue right now.
Let's look at their injuries. A lot of injuries.
You could say that also for the Abs.
Bad.
You could say that for the Abs, too.
All
but,
right,
I mean, you look at how...
All right.
But the point is that the defense, to be honest with you, the defense all year long is going to be suspect for the Wings.
Okay, let's look at the defense when we're talking about the Red Wings only scoring one goal. That's a problem.
Power play's been atrocious.
That's a problem.
Your power play's atrocious.
Power play has been atrocious. The scoring in general. I mean, aside from the game against whoever, when we put up 5. Who was that? Columbus? Same. Who else did we put up 5 against? Someone. Minnesota, yes.
That was a good win for the Wings against the Wild. But, I mean, the thing is, in a shortened season, you got to get the job done against the bottom feeders of the league.
That's
and
true.
You got to be honest. And you got to be honest. The Wings, Columbus and Calgary are 2 of the NHL's bottom feeders right now, and the Wings hadn't got the job done. They lost to Columbus at Columbus. Not to mention the Stars lost as well to Columbus.
Not to mention.
At the same time, though, you have to win those games. If you're going to be good, you got to win those games. And the Wings obviously have not proven. They've gotten some good wins against the top teams like Minnesota and St. Louis and Dallas. I'll put Dallas in the top teams.
What?
I will. But anyways, they got to get the job done against the bottom feeders of the league, and they haven't done that.
Well, you got to look at what happened with Detroit's going through. Of course, yeah, injuries is the issue, but also is their defense has been suspect, and also that they've had some questionable goaltending from Jimmy Howard. I don't think that.
Well, Jimmy Howard's actually kept them in some games. I'm not gonna be. I mean,
They
haven't put Gustafsson in. I'm surprised that they haven't given him a chance.
Is he injured? He's injured. Yeah, they got the kid from Grand Rapids on the bench right now, Merzak. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So hopefully he'll play tomorrow against the Blues because Jimmy does need a rest. He didn't practice today.
You need whoever you got against St. Louis. That is not going to be.
I cannot wrap my mind around
the Wings and the Blues have split.
Why you're not Wings fans? Why? We grew up in the same town. Went to the same school, know the same people. You know what I mean? We like the same teams, the Tigers, Pistons, Lions. What is it with the Wings? Are they too good? Are they too good?
Do you really want an answer?
Yes. Lake Orion is dying for an answer. Look in that camera and tell the community why. Come on.
I'll tell you right now.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I'll tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna wait to tell everybody.
What?
Else.
You're gonna wait till when?
When I feel like it.
Well, I've been a Stars fan since 1998, of course.
The year the Wings won the Cup? Of course.
That was a horrible year.
Why?
That was a horrible year. And then, of course, when Brett Hull came to Dallas, the greatest year of my life, the Stanley Cup went to Texas. And ever since then, I know the Stars have been consistent until Tom Hicks blew it up. And then, they're coming back with Tom Ghilardi.
You know what?
Ray Whitney leading the charge, huh?
Well, Ray Whitney's hurt right now. The Stars are a bunch of old people.
Yeah, his back.
They're not old. The Stars did not deserve to win in Denver. They deserve to win in Denver because Jamie Benn, my guy, who came back, unlike Ryan O'Reilly, who's still a restricted free agent, scored 2 goals on your Avalanche.
Retort.
If you look at it here with the Stars are just going through a rough patch right now. I know that they got a tough road stretch coming up, and I think they're going to be just fine. And one ref just got knocked out next.
All right. Let's try to. You have nothing to say to him about that?
I can't. I can't. The Stars beat the Avs.
All right, let's get back to the team that matters.
No, it doesn't matter.
Shut up.
It does not matter.
Listen, the Wings. Let's talk about, because...
But my point is that, anyways, in regards to the Wings have got to get the job done against the bottom feeders. They got to find a way to score goals. They've got to play better on defense. And if they can do that, they'll be fine. But the thing is, they got to get those done. Have they been doing that on a consistent basis? You got to agree with me. No.
No, of course not. So that begs the question. Shortened season, that means the trade deadline is going to come up sooner, right? Are the Wings buyers or are the Wings sellers?
Sellers.
Yeah?
Sellers, because you got to look at it here. But I'm not sure there's going to be a market for those
who do you think that they could unload?
I think they can there's a couple I think they can unload. I think that they can unload they could unload one of the big 2. They could do it for younger talent. They need all the younger talent they can get over there.
You think they're going to get rid of Pavel or Hank?
They could. They could trade one of them. I very much doubt that.
You know, I'd like to see Franzen gone, but no one will take that
I would love to see that gone.
Yeah.
I would love it in Dallas. That'd be good. That'd be a good fit. I'd like to see Franzen out of the league, period.
What if he played for the Avs?
I would be happy about that, but I'd like to see him gone for what he's done to my Avs.
I don't respond when you yell at me like that. Listen.
Respect me.
No. You got to tone your voice down and put that whistle away, and then we'll talk.
No.
Like civilized human beings. Is this, I know you're going to say yes, right? But there's a lot of, see, the Wings can go 2 ways here, right? Because they have a lot of money available. They have a lot of cap space. Yes. So they could be buyers. They could take on some contracts at the trade deadline. You don't see that happening?
No. I think that they just got to restart. You know, they're the, Dallas and teams like Dallas, Colorado, they started their youth movement. You know what I mean? They got younger. I think that this is time for Detroit to start to get younger.
Dallas and younger are not in the same sentence.
Younger don't make sense right now.
You got Jaromir Jagr.
They're not bad players.
Whose first car was a Model T, and you have Ray Whitney. Ray Whitney. Oh my God.
They're 40-year-olds. They're 40-year-olds.
40? I thought they were 70.
Hey, they have beaten both your teams once, so.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, the Wings got you back. I can't wait for when the Avs get you back.
All right, boys. Any other news and notes you want to hit from the NHL in general? Anything at all? Something that's surprising you, something...
The team is surprising me. I still can't believe Chicago's unbeaten in the league. They haven't got a regulation loss yet.
Why can you not believe that?
Because
good team.
Chicago didn't make the playoffs last year. No, they were the 8th seed in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, Chicago was... Okay, they were 6th seed.
You got to give props to or credit to do right now, but, I mean, if the Wings are going to make a run, they got to start beating those bottom feeder teams. They got to beat Chicago, and they got to beat St. Louis.
Chicago and St. Louis aren't bottom feeders.
No, but those are the top teams in the league right now. I mean, if you look at it,
they did get a point from Chicago.
The league is starting to be more balanced out. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing
talent is spread out a little more.
The era of 3 teams dominating the league, that's over now. You're getting to see the league being more spread out now, and we're noticing it.
Sure.
Though it is a shortened season, but I mean, it's been going on in the NHL for several years.
All right, well, good enough. One day maybe we'll get your explanation.
You know it. I'm not going to say it on
I don't know
kids.
it. All right. When we come back, we are going to talk about Titus Young Sr. and what a great father he is. Please join us.
We want a Habitat home.
I love working on my habitat home.
Soy dueño de una casa de Habitat.
My neighbor is a Habitat homeowner.
Being a Habitat homeowner has changed our lives.
My mortgage payment for Habitat is less than what I paid for rent.
Habitat for Humanity of Oakland County currently has homes available with mortgage payments lower than most rent payments. If you or someone you know needs decent and affordable housing, call 248-338-1843 or visit our website at habitatoakland.org.
Prescription drug abuse is a national epidemic. The new in way to obtain drugs is through parents' or grandparents' medicine chests. Removing prescriptions from your cabinet is the best way to keep drugs out of the hands of our young people. We've got to work together to protect our teens, our seniors, and our environment. Clean out your medicine cabinet today. Please participate in Operation Medicine Cabinet and drop off your unwanted or expired prescriptions at one of our law enforcement drop-off sites in Oakland County. We can't ignore this situation anymore.
Welcome back to Between Taorminas. I hope you're enjoying the show. I know I sure am. God bless it all. Stop that. Nonsense.
No.
All right, boys. The Lions. The Lions. Can I just say something real quick before we get in depth here with our discussion?
Yeah. What?
I am actually somewhat pleased with the direction of this team and the way they're going.
Terrible.
Why? Why? They hired an outside source, okay? Brian Zanders, not a bad guy. He's got GM experience.
No.
Timeout. They cut Titus Young as soon as they could.
Yeah.
They didn't do it right after the Super Bowl ended, which that would have been funny.
Yeah.
Timeout. They got rid of Peterman. They got rid of Vandenbosch. And I'm telling you what, Dom Raiola better be on notice because I want him out.
Well, like, if you look at it here, good riddance to bad rubbish for Titus Young. He was just crying like a crybaby, like saying that he wanted out. I still can't believe
Titus Young Sr.
I still cannot believe the St. Louis Rams claimed him off waivers. And then Stephen Peterman, he was on borrowed time, and I think Dominic Raiola is on borrowed time himself.
I think he's got a $6 million cap hit next year.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if Vandenbosch is actually going to retire.
I think that. I could see that.
Because it looks like from the looks of it, it really looks like he's
done.
Well, I think the next one to go is Stephen Tulloch.
I think
what?
He's the next one to go. The Lions need. He's small as a linebacker.
I wouldn't mind it, but I don't see it happening. He's a Schwartz guy. He's a Schwartzy
So
guy.
is Vandenbosch.
But Vandenbosch is old.
But I mean, if you look at Vandenbosch, if he does retire, I think he should go on the coaching staff for the Lions because it looks like he wants to. He really likes the Lions. He's really dedicated to Schwartz. He's dedicated to the Lions. So I mean, I don't see him playing for any other team other than the Lions.
And you know what? No one has anything but good things to say about Vandenbosch. So I think he would be somebody that's respected as a coach. Mm-hmm. It's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a good option. I think that I think he'd make a great option.
Sure, it's not a bad idea. You all right?
No. Just talking to one of our producers.
Why don't you talk to us? This is the show. We're live right now. You can't talk to people off camera.
Well, it's like,
No, I don't know. No, that's not how it is.
Well,
you talk to me.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
All right, listen, real quick.
Go to call-outs here.
Hang on. In the next week, name one guy, aside from Raiola or Tulloch, that you would not mind being gone from the Lions. In the next week when we meet up again.
Nobody else.
You can't think of anybody? What about Louis Delmas?
No.
You want him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you would like to see Chris Houston.
What about Backus?
Oh, yeah, Chris Houston gone.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, you're nuts. What about Backus?
Well, I would say the Lions need to have a nice blend of youth and experience.
What about Gosser Chairless? Nope. All right. Hey, this is a talkative segment. Hey, go ahead. Call people out.
My first call out involves something that happened Friday at Farmington, where my man, Curtis Etherton, has been on the show before.
I don't know who that is.
You do.
Just kidding.
Anyways, he got himself a technical.
Oh,
all he was doing was coaching his team. The referee called him out. Why?
Oh, man.
Simple. Look, man, you should have just refereed the game. Let Curtis coach his team. Let Curtis coach his kids. I'm glad that Lake Orion got the win. I'm very happy about it. But the next time you come to Lake Orion, Mr. Referee, I'll be on you. I'll be on you.
Literally or figuratively?
Literally.
Oh, dear God. I see another restraining order coming
And
to the
because
Taormina household.
and because I wear striped shirts too. Remember that. Remember that very much, though. My next call out, I'm on my Twitter. I notice I look at tweets and I see kids always posting, wait, where's Lake Orion a snow day? Why? Lake Orioners? Why? You want snow day? It's very simple. Look at those nice, darling pictures.
Stupid idiots that want a snow day.
They want a snow day. Hey,
how dare they?
Gotta be tough. You can overcome 5 inches. You can overcome 4 inches. Overcome 6. We still had to have school when we had 6 inches. Probably gonna get a snow day on Friday. We'll see.
You'll likely get a snow day on Friday.
We'll see what happens.
Is the King of Weather proposing that right now?
They will likely get a snow day.
All right.
Well, until then.
Well, here's my first call out of the night. Here, the first woman to call out is, of course, Beyonce knows. Beyonce knows why. Let's look at it here. Why in the world would you turn on the lights? Why would you destroy the power in New Orleans?
Oh, boy. Looks like somebody else did.
Yeah, somebody else just did over there. But why would you turn off the lights and wait for about 34 minutes? This is football! This isn't your rock concert! Beyonce knows. I can't believe you. I'm sorry. You're a disappointment to me. I know you're coming to the Palace, but
Are you going to be there?
No, I will not. Thank heaven.
You're not going to be the ON TV suite?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and then my last call out, of course, is going to be, of course, we mentioned him on this segment. His name was Titus Young. Titus Young won. Let's look at it here with him. Why? You were a crybaby. You complained so much. Why about you not getting the ball so much? I mean, there's a reason why you're not getting the ball so much, because you're a jackass!
Whoa.
Whoa. Calvin, what about Calvin Johnson?
I mean, why don't you stop crybabying and, catch balls for something? You can't even catch a football, not, line up and, grab some, and, line up from scrimmage. If you look at it here, there's a reason why you're on the St. Louis Rams now. It's because you can't play the game of football. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace. You can't play the game of football.
Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Anything else? Nope. Wow.
All set?
Yep.
You forgot to mention, too, Calvin Johnson. Titus Young openly said that he was better than Calvin Johnson.
He is not better than Megatron.
I agree with that, but I mean, wow.
That guy's...
You are aware that kids watch our show, right?
Yes.
You don't want to mention the word what you said.
Yeah, he's a donkey, you know.
You are aware the FCC has been riding us hard, and that this might be our last episode.
Yeah.
I hope you had a good run. What was it, 66?
Yeah, 66.
Man, oh man.
Kids will get a snow day guaranteed on Friday.
Oh, now you're trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Guarantee snow day.
Yep.
Will you guarantee it?
Guaranteed it.
All right. Snow day Friday.
I encourage a lot of people.
Do not stay tuned to this show for updates on snow days.
Well, I encourage people to February 12th, I'm going to be speaking at a speaking engagement at Oakland Schools in Waterford. I'm going to be speaking from 12 to 12:45. I'm going to speak about transitions from particularly my transition from high school to college, or transition from Lake Orion to Oakland. Hopefully guys can come out. If not, don't worry about it. I'll give you an update next week.
All right, fair enough. Okay, hey, we're wrapping it up. We're going to transition to Pocket Parables.
No, we're not.
Here on ON TV.